everyone. It's time for Wrestlemania, the biggest event of the year. Again, my favorite event, as always, is everybody's favorite event. It's where the big matches are going to be, where the big stipulations are put out, where the lights are shining bright, as good old JR would say. So here we go. We got a lot of matches to get through, a lot of talking. You got to get 10 minutes in, and let's do it. So speaking of 10, first match, 10 Diva Tag Team match. The good Divas versus the bad Divas. Don't have to go through it. I don't know if I can do it off the top of my head, but I'm going to go with the good Divas on this one, Mickie James' team. The bad Divas kind of got in the role recently on SmackDown and Raw, so getting into the good Divas here, kind of, make the crowd a little bit, get them a little bit into it, even though this match will probably bring down the crowd a little bit. Hopefully they only give them about like 5 minutes, 7 minutes to work, let them get their WrestleMania paycheck and be on their way. So that's the good Divas going over. The next match I got CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio. I was kind of hoping this was going to be like a mask versus hair match. Rey Mysterio giving up his mask if he loses, CM Punk giving up his hair if he loses. But no, it's just Rey Mysterio loses, he's in the Straight Edge Society. It's an interesting concept, but it's kind of a put together, thrown together type of gimmick that's been let's go gimmick storyline that's been going on for the past couple weeks. I'm going to go with the upset. I'm going to say CM Punk beats Rey Mysterio. Probably not clean, probably with a little bit of interference, but it's going to set up some interesting storylines in the next couple weeks, seeing how Rey Mysterio has to force to go in the Straight Edge Society, see how he survives in that type of situation. Sorry if I'm looking down. I got all the matches right here. I can't memorize them all at once. Next match I got Triple H versus Shomiz. Shomiz' first ever WrestleMania, going up against the King of Kings, Triple H, who's definitely been in a lot of matches at WrestleMania. I see Shomiz looking good here. Shomiz getting a lot of push, but Triple H again coming out on top as the winner. This is just to make Shomiz look like he should have been champion and make him look like he could get the W, but a pedigree, a last-second pedigree for the win for Triple H. Randy Orton versus Ted DiBiase versus Cody Rhodes in the triple threat match. This one's kind of a little disappointing for me. Kind of hoped Randy Orton would be in the main event at WrestleMania, but he's not again, which is okay. He was in the past 2 years, which is fine for me. But he's going up against Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes in a triple threat match, which is kind of weird because recently Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes have been being down Randy Orton, excuse me, and they haven't really been pushing the whole Cody Rhodes could turn on Ted DiBiase thing. They kind of hinted at it on Raw, but nothing too special. So but I still got Randy Orton going over. I just see him dominating this whole match, dominating them both, and then Ted DiBiase turns on Cody Rhodes or a little bit and then Randy Orton takes advantage and gets the W for himself. Next match I got the Unified Tag Team Championship match. Big Show and The Miz versus John Morrison and R-Truth. Actually seeing all these matches, I can see one of these matches not even getting on the main card. Maybe the Diva Tag Team match, but hopefully they all do and everybody gets their time. But that's a side note. So again, Unified Tag Team Championship match, Big Show and The Miz versus John Morrison and R-Truth. This one's kind of a weird match again. It's kind of like that CM Punk Rey Mysterio match all thrown together so everybody gets a shot at WrestleMania. I'm still going to go with Shomiz retaining their Tag Team Championship maybe for 1 week and probably drop it in the next night on Raw just to make it interesting. John Morrison and R-Truth, I mean, I guess WWE had to throw them into some match and this was it. So I got Big Show and The Miz going over, retaining the title. And I'm going to go with that's going to be the only championship that's going to be retained. A little spoiler alert for you there. So we'll go with the Money in the Bank ladder match. This will be the hardest match for me to pick tonight. I actually got to click on it because I don't really know all the guys in it off the top of my head. We got Kane, we got Kofi Kingston, we got Evan Bourne, MVP, Christian, Dolph Ziggler, Shelton Benjamin, Jack Swagger, Matt Hardy, and the Intercontinental Champion, Drew McIntyre. So guys who have a chance to win, Kofi Kingston, MVP, Christian, Drew McIntyre. Yeah. I mean, those are the guys that have any type of shot on winning. Christian would be the kind of... It wouldn't really be a shocker if Christian won. He's already a World Heavyweight Champion. I see the Money in the Bank ladder match being a shot for a guy who hasn't been champion to win, except, CM Punk won it I believe, after he was a World Heavyweight Champion. But this one's so hard to pick. I probably should have made my mind up before I made this video. But I'm gonna go Drew McIntyre. I don't know why. I'm gonna go, no. You know what, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go a little homer here. I'm gonna go a little homer pick just so I can root for him. I'm gonna go with Dolph Ziggler to win this. I'm just gonna go with someone who's maybe gonna grab that brass ring that nobody expects. I mean, a lot of people are gonna expect Kofi Kingston or Christian to win this one. Maybe Drew McIntyre, but I see Drew McIntyre being the guy like on SmackDown that everyone hates, not even gonna get a shot at grabbing that briefcase. I want to see Dolph Ziggler kind of sneaks in there, grabs that briefcase, kind of like how RVD did it. Even though RVD was kind of a guy who grabbed it when he should have had the shot, but kind of like an Edge guy. Edge, when he first won, if you can remember, wasn't really a World Heavyweight title contender. He still was, the guy with the glasses and the big old trench coat going through the crowd. I think he was still going through the crowd at the time, almost like that time. But he wasn't the radar superstar like he is now. Gonna go with Dolph Ziggler getting the win in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Probably won't win, but at least I can root for him. Alright, so here we go. Bret Hart versus Mr. McMahon. Bret Hart's farewell match. Guaranteed Bret Hart's winning. It's a no DQ street fight, so Bret Hart doesn't have to take that many bumps. I don't see a lot of interference in this one since Batista's in the main event. Maybe Mr. McMahon has some kind of tricks up his sleeve, but Bret Hart definitely going clean over, well, not clean, but definitely getting the win over Mr. McMahon. And what should be what Jared put bowling shoe ugly match, but should be interesting. The WWE Championship match, Batista versus John Cena. I can't say I'm 100% excited for this one as a WrestleMania main event, but John Cena always steps up when the lights are shining bright yet again. And so this match should be interesting, to say the least. I'm going to go John Cena becoming the new WWE Champion over Batista, since Batista's been freaking dominating him lately. The World Heavyweight Championship match, Chris Jericho versus the Radar Superstar Edge. Again, another factor, or actually this one's been back and forth actually on SmackDown. Chris Jericho's been getting the dupe on Edge a couple times, but I see Edge again becoming your new World Heavyweight Champion and going on to SmackDown on Friday holding the title high, and then probably going heel after that. And then what I think should be your main event, and what WWE should put as their main event, The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels in a career versus streak match at WrestleMania 26. This will steal the show. It's not even going to be close. It's going to be another barn burner like last year, which was an amazing match. And I'm going to go homer pick again, like last year. I'm going to go with Shawn Michaels breaking the streak. I don't see his career ending. If it was, they'd put a little bit more behind it, kind of like a Ric Flair type angle. They really didn't say a whole lot about Shawn Michaels' career except last Monday night on SmackDown when The Undertaker did a little video promo for him. So I'm going to go Shawn Michaels beating the streak, achieving the impossible like he did at WrestleMania 12 when he won the Iron Man match against Bret Hart for the title. So, recap quickly: Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, John Cena new champ, Edge new champ, Dolph Ziggler Money in the Bank, Unified Tag Team Champion Shomiz retaining, Triple H going over Sheamus, Randy Orton going over Legacy, CM Punk over Rey Mysterio, and the Good Divas over the Bad Divas. So there's my picks. I got a couple new videos coming out for you in 2 weeks, because this upcoming week I'm going to Mexico, bringing my camera, bringing my computer, hopefully getting some good footage to put up on YouTube, and then a couple weeks after that I got a couple cool little videos, nothing huge, but a couple interesting videos for you guys. So stay tuned, thank you for watching, and enjoy WrestleMania.